Have you ever felt like you're on an endless spiritual quest? A journey toward something more? More peace, more awakening, more enlightenment. You read the books, you do the meditations, you follow the teachers. And yet, there's this lingering feeling that you're still not quite there. You feel a sense of separation from the very thing you are trying to reach. What if I told you that the entire structure of this quest, the very act of seeking, is the mechanism that keeps you from realizing the truth of who you are? What if the journey to become awakened is the grandest illusion? A story that consciousness tells itself, and the only thing preventing you from experiencing your true nature is the belief that you are not it already. This isn't about learning a new technique to get something you don't have. This is about deconstructing the fundamental lie that you are a separate person on a journey. We are going to explore how quantum science and ancient wisdom converge on a single, staggering point. You are not a being living within reality. You are the consciousness in which all of reality appears. By understanding this, you stop trying to manifest a different life and start selecting it from the infinite field of possibilities that you already are. The search ends now. The game of becoming is over. It's time to remember what you have always been. The solution to the endless search is a radical shift in identity. The story you've been told, and the one your mind reinforces every single moment, is that you are a person, a finite body and mind, moving through a solid external world. You are here, and the thing you desire, whether it's enlightenment, abundance, or love, is over there. This creates a gap, and into this gap, you pour all your effort, all your seeking, all your struggle. But what if this entire premise is wrong? Quantum physics, the most rigorously tested science in history, revealed something that mystics have said for millennia. The world is not as solid as it seems. At the subatomic level, particles don't exist as definite things in definite places. They exist as a wave of infinite probabilities, a field of pure potential. It is only when an observer focuses their attention, when a measurement is made, that this wave of potential collapses into a single, specific particle, a single experience of reality. This is the famous observer effect. Now, I want you to truly hear this. You are that observer. Your consciousness is the instrument of observation that is constantly collapsing the infinite wave of potential into the specific reality you call your life. You are not a puppet in a pre-written play. You are the consciousness that is dreaming the entire play into existence, moment by moment. There is no external world separate from your perception of it. Every sight, every sound, every sensation, every thought is an appearance arising within your own field of awareness. The only unshakable certainty you have is awareness itself, the knowing of I am. You are not in existence. You are existence. So if you are the consciousness collapsing reality into form, why does your life often feel like a repeating loop of the same challenges and limitations? Why do you keep manifesting the same patterns? The answer lies in the programming of the instrument you are using to observe, your mind, specifically your subconscious mind. Neuroscience has shown that 95% of your life, your thoughts, your emotional reactions, your behaviors, are run by subconscious programs. These programs are built from your past experiences, your emotional memories, and the beliefs you accepted as a child. Your identity, the story of you, is a bundle of these programs. This story acts as a filter on your observation. Because you believe you are a person who has always struggled with money, your awareness automatically focuses on and collapses the potentials that confirm that reality. Lack becomes your energetic signature. Because you carry the emotional memory of past heartbreak, your awareness unconsciously selects probabilities that lead to similar relational dynamics. You are not consciously choosing this. Your conditioned identity is doing it for you. It's an automated system designed to validate its own existence. This is why willpower and positive thinking often fail. You are using 5% of your conscious mind to fight against a 95% automated subconscious program. You are trying to paint a new picture, while the old program keeps projecting the same old slide. The barrier isn't out there. The barrier is the belief that you are the limited character in the story, instead of the limitless consciousness that is authoring it. The way to create a rapid and permanent shift is not to fight the old story, but to withdraw your belief in it. The first and most crucial step is to cease all effort. Stop seeking. Stop trying to become. Stop affirming that you will be abundant in the future. Stop visualizing a future healed version of you. Every one of those actions reinforces the lie that you are not whole and complete right now. The true practice is one of subtraction, not addition. It is the practice of simply noticing. Throughout your day, take moments to notice the silent, unchanging awareness in the background of your experience. Thoughts come and go. Emotions rise and fall. The world of your senses is in constant flux. But the awareness that knows all of this, the silent witness, is always here. It has no age, no gender, no history, no problems. It is the space in which the story of you happens. This is your true identity. When you shift your identification from the thoughts to the awareness of the thoughts, you unplug from the subconscious program. You go from being an actor lost in the play to being the audience that is simply watching it. From this place of pure awareness, you are no longer at the mercy of your conditioning. You are at the control panel. Epigenetics shows us that it's the environment that signals the gene. Your state of being is the environment for your body and your life. By shifting your state of being from the person who is seeking to the awareness that simply is, you send a new signal, not just to your cells, but to the quantum field itself. You are signaling that a new observer is now in charge. Let's deepen our understanding of this mechanism by dismantling the two greatest illusions that hold the seeking game in place: time and desire. Your mind operates on a construct of linear time. A past you came from, a present you inhabit, and a future you are moving toward. This timeline is what makes the idea of becoming or attracting seem logical. You are here, and your goal is in the future. But from the perspective of consciousness, time doesn't exist in this linear fashion. All possibilities, every potential past, present, and future, exist simultaneously as probabilities in the quantum field. Think of your life not as a line, but as an infinite, multidimensional library where every possible version of your reality already exists on a different shelf, as a complete book. You are not writing the book, you are choosing which one to read by tuning your awareness to it. This completely reframes the nature of desire. A true desire is not a sign of lack. It is not your personal ego wanting something it doesn't have. A desire is a signal from your infinite nature. It is a glimpse, a resonant feeling of a parallel reality, a version of you that is already living that experience. The desire for health is your awareness becoming entangled with the reality where you are vibrantly healthy. The desire for abundance is your consciousness sensing the frequency of the reality where you are infinitely abundant. Vedanta philosophy calls this Brahman, the ultimate reality, and says, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. The Bible says, I am that I am. These aren't just philosophical statements. They are operational physics. Your desire is a cosmic invitation, saying this version of reality is available for you to select now. The trap is to see the desire, and then, using the mind's concept of time, project its fulfillment into the future. The moment you do that, you have reinforced the story of separation and lack. The key is to recognize the desire not as a goal to be achieved, but as a reality to be accepted. So, how do you integrate this into your daily life? How do you move from theory to embodied truth? It is simpler than you think, but it requires a fundamental shift in how you operate. The mechanism is assumption. You select your reality by assuming it is already true. When a desire arises, instead of reaching for it, you collapse into it. You stop seeing it as something outside of you and start feeling what it would feel like to be the person who is living it right now. Don't visualize it on a screen in front of you. That creates separation. Feel yourself being it. What is the emotional state, the frequency, of the version of you who has everything they desire? Is it peace? Is it freedom? Is it joy? Is it security? That feeling is the substance of that reality. Your job is not to figure out the how, the when, or the where. That is the job of the conditioned mind, and it will only offer you paths based on its limited past data. Your only work is to occupy the new state of being. Let's do this right now. Think of something you wish to experience. Now, instead of wanting it, ask yourself, what would the feeling be if this were already my reality? Settle into that feeling. Let it fill your body. This feeling is not a fantasy. It is you making contact with an actual, parallel existing reality. The more you live from this feeling, from this assumption, the more you are observing reality through that lens. You are collapsing probabilities that are in resonance with your new state of being. You will begin to have new thoughts, feel inspired to take different actions, and notice synchronicities appearing in your life. This is not you attracting anything. This is the 3D world rearranging itself to conform to the new truth you have declared with your being. I invite you to share in the comments one feeling, one state of being you are choosing to assume as your reality today. Let's declare our chosen states together. The most common challenge you will face is the apparent conflict between your new inner state and your current external reality. You assume the feeling of wealth, but you look at your bank account and see a low balance. You embody the state of perfect health, but you feel a physical symptom. This is the critical moment where most people give up. They conclude that it isn't working and revert to the old story of lack and limitation. To overcome this, you must understand that the physical 3D world is a world of shadows. It is a lagging indicator, an echo of your past consciousness, of your previous state of being. It is old news. Giving your attention and emotional reaction to your current reality is like driving a car while looking only in the rearview mirror. You will inevitably recreate more of where you have been. Your work is to persist in your new assumption, your new state of being, regardless of what your senses report. This is true faith. It is loyalty to the unseen reality. When doubt arises, or when the old story tries to pull you back in, you don't fight it. You simply notice it as an appearance in consciousness and gently return your focus to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Every time you do this, you are exercising your power as the observer. You are weakening old neural pathways and strengthening new ones. You are telling the quantum field, I don't care what the shadows look like. This new state is my reality now. Think of turning a large ship. You turn the rudder, but the massive vessel takes time to change its course. Your new inner state is the rudder. Be patient and persistent as the world of form catches up to the new direction you have set. We have deconstructed the spiritual journey from a path of becoming into a process of recognition. The great search is over because you were never separate from what you were seeking. You are not a person who might one day become enlightened, abundant, or healed. You are the infinite formless consciousness, awakeness itself, that is dreaming a temporary experience of being a person. All possibilities already exist within you. Health is a facet of your being. Abundance is a facet of your being. Love and joy are facets of your being. They are not achievements to be won, but states to be chosen. The struggle, the effort, the seeking were all part of the dream, a story that the character in the dream believed was real. Your awakening is not a future event. It is the recognition of your true identity as the dreamer, right here, right now. The only practice is to stop all practices of becoming and simply abide as the silent, ever-present awareness that you are. From this center of power, you don't attract reality, you command it. You don't manifest your desires, you select them. You change your world not by forceful action, but by a subtle, internal shift of assumption. You simply accept your desired reality as your current truth. This is the greatest secret, hidden in plain sight. You are already whole. You are already free. You are already everything you could ever desire to be. The only journey is to stop traveling. The only work is to stop working. Abide as the I am that you are, and watch as the world transforms around you. Not because you changed it, but because you finally changed the observer. If this message has served you, subscribe and share this with anyone you know who is tired of seeking. It's time for us all to come home to ourselves.